Week 6. I didn't think I would make it this far, and now I'm starting to see why I was tempted to quit the process. Not for anything wrong, it's just I potentially maybe have ADHD, so I need to constantly be stimulated, and I wasn't, or like these 2 weeks, 6 and 7, are potentially boring for someone like me, especially if I did the tasks already in the last time I did it. But that's okay. We're still gonna do it. If you're new here, which I find very weird that you're new, but welcome. Anyway, you should watch the other videos. This is an improvement of the way I talk to the camera. So if you are interested in psychology and you want to analyze my personality and how I improved over time at the camera, good luck. Enjoy. You want to do your thesis on it? Feel free. Add me as a subject. I don't mind. But right now, we are doing the artist way, week 6. Who knew that we would make it to week 6? We did. So, a lot of the tasks are not writing tasks, and I'm very good at writing things down or inner work or exploring myself. Doing things is hard. So, like reading deprivation, not doing things was good because it pushed me to do things, and because I have ADHD, I tend to want to do things that I want to do. So if you tell me, for example, you can't watch TV, sure, but then I'm sitting there with my own thoughts and then I come up with new things to do. But if you tell me do the dishes, I'll be like, hell no. But if I'm sitting there bored and I see the dishes and I do them, I do them. Why? That's my therapist. You're not getting paid enough for that. So a lot of the tasks though, from the last time, I didn't notice that I was kind of practicing even after I quit the artist way. I think I quit it after week 7 or week 8. So it was around it. This is coming up, like it's around this time. I think I stopped being engaged after week 6 anyway. But I did practice a lot of it. At the time when I did it, I didn't have a lot of clothes to represent who I am. So the task to clean up my closet and throw away old clothes was not an option, or was not a big of an option, but now it is. Thank God. And it kind of was clearer because over the past year, I was having a clearer idea of what my brand is and what I like to wear and what I don't like to wear and what feels like me and how I feel about my closet, because my closet means a lot to me, because I like my closet to be like, I'm gonna just pull a random shirt and a random bottom, whether it's a skirt or it's shorts or it's pants, and it's gonna match or it's gonna work. And that's what I call style. That's what I call fashion. It doesn't matter if it's cheap or it's expensive. It's how it looks. It's not how it costs. And I kind of started last summer to kind of like get an idea of what I want. I do love black. I'm not gonna hide away from it. I'm a witch, so I like the protection of the color black. And it's not that I don't like attention. I love attention, and I don't think color black is to hide me from grabbing attention. If anything, I grab more attention with wearing black because I radiate the energy of myself. And so I'm now wearing things that are weird and gothic and classy, and this is edgy, and this is what I like, and I don't care if I look like a grandma. I cleared a lot of stuff that didn't resonate with who I am, and I bought a bunch of new clothes, and I know it's Abundance Week, so I should be allowing myself to do that, but it was very hard to let go and do that. It was also very hard even getting a nice notebook for my morning pages, because I finished the first one. It was so hard to get like one with those nice papers. Mine has now sprayed edges. There it is. Look at that. It's so freaking nice. And it has, can you see? Sprayed edges. It's so cool. And it has like this little bookmarky thingy. And it wasn't necessarily that expensive. And so those little things of trying to remind myself that you have to think from the perspective of abundance. And this is actually what a lot of religions, the origin of healthy religion is to accept that you let go of something, you treat yourself, or not too much. You treat yourself, but don't overdo it. Don't overconsume. Capitalism sucks. We don't want to be slaves to capitalism. We hate capitalism. But I digress. When you buy something, or when you spend money on an experience or on something that gives you joy, a little plant so that you can start your own garden, or any little thing, or you don't even need to buy, but like you need the money to get gas to go somewhere, to experience something that is for free. All these little things, we cheap out on ourselves, and I kind of like pointed them out now. And I also pointed out a lot of the things that I no longer cheap out on myself since last time I did the artist way. So it's kind of cool comparison. Anyway, I kind of like paid attention to a lot of the negative thoughts I tell myself when I'm buying things, and when they don't exist, when I'm buying things for other people. It's very interesting. I'm very much I don't care how much money I send to my family or to the people I love, or how much I spend on a gift and any of that. But yeah, it's not the same way about me, because from my perspective, whatever I spend on myself, I'm like, oh, my family could use that. I'm just like, I look like an idiot, or I look spoiled compared to my family. Although, like, I notice that when I'm happy with how I look or what I'm doing, or when my energy is different by spoiling myself or treating myself, my family's happier for me, because they don't want to see me suffering for them. They don't want that for themselves and for me. So you get to see that once you start once you start treating yourself. Find 5 pretty or interesting rocks. I did. I couldn't find 5 flowers, but I found a couple cute little rocks that, can I show you? Little rocks. I bake often, been baking more often since reading deprivation. Also, I noticed I don't like TV anymore. I don't want to watch TV unless I have intention, or if I'm baking, or if I'm cooking and I don't feel like cooking in silence or hearing noise from outside or whatever, then I put on a show that I want to watch. And I started a new show, which is a big deal for me because I usually keep watching the same show over and over again. Yay! I also did some changes to my space. You cannot tell because see this wall over there? I tried to put music sheet on it and it didn't work because the glue combination that I got didn't work. So I'm gonna try again when I get over the fact that I failed. I spent all day aging the paper with coffee and doing all the nice pretty things, and now I have an empty wall with coffee drip on it. But whatever, we learn and we continue. I've been more open to receiving luxury. I've been more open to redefining what luxury is and accepting the fact that I do deserve to live in luxury. And then it's eye-opening because a lot of times I'm like, yeah, I do live in luxury. Some situations are so normal that have been happening for years or have been happening for months, and I'm like, I am spoiled, or I feel blessed with this, or I feel luxurious every day for this experience. And so, like, yeah, you get to appreciate the way you live, and you get to think, oh yeah, if I can get that, I can get more. And I have no shame about that. I have no shame in asking for more because I deserve it. Why don't I deserve it? We all deserve it. And it's not from the capitalistic point of view of like, if you work hard, you deserve more than other people. I feel like we need to make this clear. Everybody deserves housing, free healthcare, and free food and free water, free clean water. This is non-negotiable. I'm talking luxury of anything extra, anything that Doesn't even need to be bought with money. Just I life can be luxurious without the money, but money is also infinite, and everybody deserves equal opportunity to that. Did I do my artist date this week? I did. I went to my favorite bookstore, and did I buy a book? No, but this is when I bought my new Morning Pages notebook, and I got myself a latte, and what did I do? I took myself out to lunch, so it was a very nice little midday date. It was sunny too, so I was very happy with that. It felt natural, and I did write a lot. I started writing more about my novel that I didn't think. It's weird to say that I'm writing a novel, but I am. Whether it's gonna take me 20 years or 2 years or a year or less, I don't know. I'm just writing it. I don't care to even make money out of it for now. I'm just writing it. The Morning Pages have gotten everything out, all the gunk out, all the thoughts of what I'm doing or what I need to do and what I'm feeling and what I want to feel and all that. All that is out of the way, usually in the beginning of the week, so that by the end of the week or by the next week, I have nothing to write. And so I'm like, oh, well, let me write down one of the character building of one of my characters in my novel, or maybe write down like thoughts that I've been itching to write about this novel, yada yada yada. So it becomes that sometimes, and it was very fun to do it on my artist date actually. Did you experience any synchronicity this week? Yes. Ironically, weirdly enough, lots of opportunities pop up and they don't even look like opportunities, and I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. Yeah, synchronicity happened. Regarding the image file, I've already started that, which is called a Pinterest board, guys, because I don't want to print that much and ruin and use that much ink and use that much paper. Although visually it would be helpful, and I have a little board-like thing over here that I can use. Let me show you. I have a little board-like thing over here that I could use, but I don't know if I want to do that now. But I do have a Pinterest board that I check out almost daily. I actually looked at my vision board that I did for 2026, and I've done a lot of the things that was on it. So visualization works. Finally got myself a bow. I've been doing archery for almost a year now. It's been good. So, but I haven't been brave to buy one. I was borrowing one from the club I go to, but now I bought one. I'm now an archer. After doing this video diary, I feel like I've done more than I thought. I feel like I wasn't involved in the process as much as I wanted to, but I was. It was mentally, because it's a lot of actions instead of writing. So I'm writing a lot about my novel, cleaned up my closet, like revamped my fashion style, cleared up my space, ordered a bunch of actually like decorations for the living room and my office. So I've done a lot of the tasks, but I'm not giving myself credit for it because it doesn't feel that hard. And that's the whole point of the book, is that it's not supposed to feel like it's hard work. It's supposed to feel like play, and I'm enjoying it. I feel brighter and happier. Mind you, I've been taking my vitamins, but there's something. And I'm not giving it enough credit, and I'm not giving myself enough credit, but here we are. So I shall update you guys, or myself, or my younger self, whoever this video is for, next week, and hopefully it's interesting.